I shouldn't really be doing this video. Not in the best of moods at the moment. Anyway, this is my, what is it? Bullfinch blowtorch. Listen to this. This weird. Oh, shite. It's going to be one of them days. Oh, come back. Listen to this. Right, you've got to turn it on. It's definitely going to be one of them days. I've got it close so you can hear. I want you to listen. What a great sound effect. Guess where I'll be using that? There's a clue in my previous video. Oh well, back to the disasters of today. Right, let's get rid of this. Not a happy bunny. Why isn't he a happy bunny? People have annoyed me lately. Oh, I try not to have a go at the young. I don't want to be an old crotchety old thing. Blah blah. But I'm very much getting that way. The other day I went down to the shop. Went down a sort of, well, it was a reasonably quiet road. But a main road. And there was kids, yobs, on scooters, you know, scooters, skateboards in the middle of the road, going around the island. I pointed to the side of the road, you wouldn't believe the foul mouth I come from me, so I got away quick. Last night there was a Halloween, so the little tykes, feral youth we've got nowadays, decided to smash up the bus shelter opposite. Put a concrete block straight through a glass window. I mean, it's where old people sit to wait for the bus to come out of the rain. Nah, let's smash it. It's easier to smash it than to make something in it. Trouble is, this is the second and third generation of out of work, uneducated. Well, they're 1,000 to 1 they come from a single parent family. Oh, you mustn't say that, it's not PC, but it's bloody true though, isn't it? They've got no one to look up to. Schools are no better. Right, stop ranting. What have I got here? 2 tape recorders. I've got a little project while I'm still playing with this film idea. I'm trying with sound effects and I want some tape heads. Well, they're expensive on eBay. Bloody eBay. Something else to get angry about. I no longer sell anything on eBay. Can't believe it. Anyway, I bought these. I want a lot of money for heads of anything, so it's easy to buy a couple of scrap tape recorders, real tape recorders. I put an advert in, free cycle, but you can give things away, but people don't want to offer, do they? Anyway, this is a little Grundig TK23. I'll bring the camera around to show what I'm trying to say here. Hold your horses. Ooh-wee. Right, that'll do. Grundig TK23. No reels, there's no mic. Paper canner for the 2. But I only want to cannibalise for my purpose. Although whether I'll cannibalise this one, I don't know. This one is the worst condition. It's been in some shed somewhere. Got damp, not a good thing, is it? Let's switch this on. The wheels work. The little magic eyes come up. And it's nice and clean. And I think this will probably work. I haven't got any tapes at the moment. And as I say, I haven't got a microphone. This is valve, of course, so more than likely that will be high impedance microphone. Anyway, seems a shame to trash this one. So, I want to see what we had here, so I want to get at the heads, which are under here. So I pulled at this and it wouldn't come, whatever, no, that wouldn't come. So we got a bolt there, and we got one there, and one missing here. So let's whip them out. Try and speed this up for you lot. My arm's in the way, oh well. You're not going to get a good video today, but don't feel like it. There's that one. And that's a smaller one. That knob pulls off. Right, I've already done this, by the way, so a rehearsal if you like. I spent half an hour trying to get this off. Well, it's loose there, look, and it's sort of loose everywhere, and this doesn't come up. I'm pulling, and I'm going to break something. I'm going to break something. Is there a screw there? It appears to be held about here. Well, it took me a while to find it, but there's little lips at the back of these buttons, and if you push them all down together and lift that up, then come this side, push them all down to the left, then that comes off. Ta-da! Oh dear. Right, well, if you have a look at this, if I can zoom in a bit, you can see it's a bit, it's a bit, it's the better one of the two, but it's a bit blinking messy. Dampness has got into a lot of this chassis and what have you. I'm rather reluctant to cannibalise this just for the heads, but let's see what else turns up. Okay, that's that one, and the fun and games I had with this. Dead easy when you know, innit? You don't really want to know about this, do you? I don't know why I'd bother with these, I really don't. People would rather smash things up than mend things nowadays, I'm under the impression. No, it's just that I'm down. Just that I'm down. Where's me? Oh, God. Can't get into that one, I'm gonna... Wonder why there was one missing. Now the one I like, the tape recorder I like, is the other one. Now if you've got any old equipment such as this, 60s, 70s, 80s, whenever they were made, don't plug them in to see if they work. People will do that and destroy them. Come on, get in there. Right. Let's move this one out of the way. Put it on there. Oh, God. Still plugged in. Come over here. Right, pan back to the way. To the way. That's it. This one. Go over here. This one I've never heard of. Again, no mic, nothing. Put that down there. Magnetophone 96. Magnetophone. It's German, isn't it? So radio, microphone, start, phone, tree, record. Where's stop? Oh, it's here, left, right, and so forth. Right. When I switched it on, and I said to you, don't switch it on, but I'm now talking of previous knowledge. I decided to have this top off and have a look. So pulled the knobs off. Straightforward enough. They came off. This centerpiece lifted out, which most do, so I could see the heads. Pull that off as well. Just loosen that. Loosen that. That one. That one I didn't do them too tight. The speed got along. This is old hat. Like me. You still watching? Christ. Now you'll come. A nice little clutch arrangement on that, which is spot on. Right, lift this off. Should come up, shouldn't it? Yeah. Now this I like. That's a loose piece of earthing. It's all right. That's rather nice. Nice clean rubbers. Yeah, I like it all. It's not in such a bad state as the other one. Anyway, I switched it on. Nothing happened. So, there's the heads if I want to rob them. I don't really want one as big as that. But if I have to. And I'm hoping to get this to go. Telefunken. It's definitely German. Okay, to demonstrate what I want, I'll just temporarily put the top on. I'll put this top on, I needn't put the other top on. That should work, just so I can turn it upside down without breaking anything. That'll do. Let's turn this up that way. That's it. Let's take the feet off. One. Two. Three. You can hear the crackling, that's my fire going. That's the underneath. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Nice decent sized speaker here. Altogether, a very nice piece of kit. There's me meter. This will do. I put this, I've already done this by the way, so bear with me. I put my meter on continuity. Can you hear that? I'm sure you can. And I thought, we've got 4 fooders here. I can zoom in. Up a bit, round a bit, over there. You're not getting any editing with this. This is how it comes, guys. Couldn't give a damn today. Right. I checked these fuses. Yes. 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 But wait a minute. I've been in servicing for too long to be caught out by that. Checking the fuse this way, you could very well be reading internal resistances or windings. And the correct way is to pull up one leg, so you've isolated that fuse, and then check it, which is what I did, and it had blown. It didn't work. That's a new one I put in, and so is that one. So pushing back. So I put in slightly higher rated fuses because that's all I had, and I gingerly switched it on. Well, the magic eye then started to light up, as did the valve, so I thought, ha 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 ha. But it started to smell a bit, it smelt a bit, so I switched off, and I'll show you what I found. Let's put the bottom back on again. I'm about to be talking to myself, you'd have cleared off a long while ago, I dare say. All the batteries of my video recorder are packed up, and I'm wasting my time. Nothing new there then. Oh dear, POC does sound low. No, I'm not really. But sometimes it's nice to blow off a bit of steam, innit? I don't know why I mess with these, because no one does nowadays, do they? Why make when you can break? You can't see this because I'm in zoom mode, aren't I? Well, I can't be bothered to change things. You have to wait. Right. Zoom back. Yay, we're turning back up the other way. I'll just temporarily put things back together. Take that off. Right. We've still got the top off, and turn it around this way, and right. Where's the off on? Here, I think. No. Here. Where's the knob? I can't do it without that. Yeah, that's the off on. So I switched it on. And there we go. Things are going round. Lo and behold, up has come the magic eye. It's not very brilliant, but it's better than it was. But there's a hum. That's a smoothing hum. I suspect, here we have smoothing capacitor, I suspect that's gone leaky or lossy. Let me come up with a camera, see if it will. You're getting it rough and ready today. Right. Will it, won't it? Let's see if I can prop this up. That's going to have to do, right? Too far. Right. This is getting warm. It's not as warm as it was yesterday, but it's getting warm. And if I take my probe to point, you can see just there's a little hole. It's a little vent hole in the can, in the capacitor, condenser, call it what you will. And there was a little sticky label over there, I guess. And when I went like that, there's all electrolyte had come out on my finger. It's not doing it this morning. I wonder if it's reformed a little bit. Still buzzing more than it should. No, it's warming up. So because there's internal resistance in this electrolytic, it's discharged a lot of its electrolyte because it's been standing, because it's 60 years old or whatever. Yeah, it's getting warm. I'll turn it off. Well, the fuses haven't blown, but that's obviously trouble's there, so I'll have to replace that. Excuse me. Now, looking with me magnifying glass down there, because I can't damn well see anymore. It's a 50 plus 50 microfarads, probably about 350 volt working. Have I got anything like that? Well, I might have. I've got boxes of old stuff. I've certainly got some 38 plus 38s, but they'll be old, and it will need reforming, rejuvenating. You can bring all this equipment back up into service if you do it gradually. If you've got a Verac and you slowly wind up the mains and leave it for an hour on very low and then come back and turn it up a bit more, you'll gradually dry out dampness, you'll reform all the electrolytics, and you might be able to get away with a working operation. But people make the big mistake of saying, "Does it work?" and they plug it in, and of course they bugger it out. If you haven't got a Verac, what we used to do, or if the other engineer was using one, you could always put a light bulb in series with one of the leads, say a 40 watt light bulb, tungsten light bulb, and the current that passed would reduce the voltage, and then come back after an hour and put a 60 watt in, and then 100 watt in, and build it up that way. But this is not where we are. Anyway, to get him out is not easy. Well, that's lovely made, and I quite like the look of it. That is in a very rudimentary form of printed circuit board. Oh, it's just quite warm now. And it means unsoldering the can lugs and the 3 or 4 capacitor lugs to get that out. So I think we'll have to call on the old solder sucker. I'll go and get it. Right, I'm back to the underside again. Let's see if I can prop this up. Doing it. Brilliant. Come over here. Zoom in. Oh, tighten your tripod up. Come up a bit, up a bit. There we go. Right. Half under there, here, that's the centre of it, I'm pointing. Half of that circle of, well, it is printed board, is the other end of the condenser, capacitor. Call it what you will. Oh, pick that up. So I've got to remove this. 1, 2, 3 little bolts. This should come away. And well, I'll do that now. Where's the screwdriver? You watch me drop these little bolts, because it's that sort of day. Still on the moan. Yesterday I put an upright hoover, Panasonic 1700 watt upright hoover with tools, with a new set of bags. Stuck it out on by the gate with a notice, a tenner. Or near offer. Didn't really want it, but I had use for it now. But an absolute bargain, right? No one was interested. Card drawers up. 2 youths got out. Picked it up. Immediately dropped it, chucked the sign down to the ground, and shot off, just as a mate of mine turned up on a bike in the gate. He said, "They were nicking that." I said, "Well, not surprised, eh? What you come to expect." Right, this is the capacitors though, look. Ooh. So we've got a lot of solder to remove there. That's a solder sucker. Nothing more than a spring-loaded plunger and a heat type of nozzle, and then you just spew out the molten. So I'm sure you know. If you haven't got one of those, an old trick we used to use, perhaps he's in the field, one of the other engineers nicked it or done something. You can always use a wick and wick it off. Use a piece of screening from coax and the like. Hello, someone's upset next door's dog. Right, so I'll have him out. I'll see if I've got a replacement. There's plenty of room in here. If I had to, I could use two separate 50 microfarad capacitors in its place. I think I'd like to keep this one too. So I'm hoping to get another one to possibly cannibalise. What on earth am I up to? You will never guess. What's all that down there? Just spotted that. Where's my little forceps, folks? Ooh. Oh, it's just remains of foam. I know what that is. There's a foam goes around this fan on the case to direct it through that motor, and it's just this perished. It's a perished foam. Can I pick it up? Nah, it's all collapsed. Look, there's all bits of foam. Anyway, you didn't want to know that. So I'm going to tackle it. Right. Before I tackle this job, you might be able, I've left this on purposely, just risking it. You might just be able to see it's spewing out electrolyte. If I go like that, look, you can see it on my finger. I'll turn off, I don't risk it any longer, and we'll get this changed. Not all capacitors have a blowhole or a vent like that. And what would happen if it didn't is that pressure would build up and build up and build up in this can, and you know, it's just a one big pressing can, and it would go bang, and then the whole lot would end up in the landfill. So hopefully we'll avoid that. So no alternative, he's got to be replaced. So back to the ranch. Right, well, I've used me transformer iron. It's quick and handy, and it gets very hot pretty instantly. So we managed to get out the capacitor. It was like drawing a rotten tooth, look. But we got it out, and it is indeed a 50 plus 50 microfarads, 350 volt to 338 volts, 38 volts. There we go. Quite neat. Whether I've got one that's exactly that size, I don't know. I might have to make it up. We'll have to see. I'll have a hunt through me bits and pieces. I could have a quick look on eBay, but oh, don't get me going on blasted eBay. By the time you paid commissions and postages and goodness knows what, is it worth the blooming effort? I've dug out me RC bridge here, just a matter of interest. Now whether my camera, because of the bright light, will show it up or no, I don't know, but you may not be able to see that magic eye, but we're on caps, and just about there you should see the magic eye close up. If you can't, take my word for it. And the pointer is roughly about 30, between 30 and 35 microfarads. So it's still got a reasonable capacity available, which is quite remarkable, considering it's probably pretty well empty. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. I'm going in for my tea now, so I'll come out and have another jolly good old moan tomorrow. See you later. Right, we're back again. Another day, another dollar. Well, not in my case. Just been in my woodworking shed and cut up these strips. Only bits of softwood. Right, the other day I got a donation. I thought my button had packed up. You know who you were, I had one in the last 6 months. Why have I said that? Well, not to gee you lot up, but for a very valid reason. I take it that you know PayPal is owned by eBay, Evil Bay. Right, PayPal is not a bank. They're not covered by regulations of banks, and if you don't like the way they behave, there's nothing you can do about it. I never keep money in there, which is why I'm mentioning this, or very little, because at any time they so desire, they can just freeze your account, or dismiss it, if they so choose. And there is nothing you can do about it. If you don't like it, tough. Yes, I know you can contact them, or you can try. I suggest you have a quick look on YouTube at some of the troubles people have had. And because they're owned by Evil Bay, eBay have changed their policies. You can no longer convey personal details. They're so frightened that you might deal out of eBay and they might lose £1. I mean, they're worth millions and millions, aren't they? That you can't put your phone number or nothing. At one time you could do a description of something, you could say roughly where you live. Any questions? Give me a call. Can't do that now. But it's so damn daft that the other day I didn't have enough money in my PayPal account. I don't keep money in there, I only just keep it ticking over, and I don't want it linked to bank accounts. Don't like the way they work. So I bought something and I said to the guy, it wasn't a lot, only £2. I'll pay cash on collection, can I? Not a problem. Where do you live? He couldn't tell me. They wouldn't let him. So I gave him my phone number, or tried to, and eBay come back with a message. You're not allowed to divulge information. I mean, I bought the damn thing, right? You're not allowed to divulge these things, new policy. And you're a naughty boy, and if you do it again, your account could be suspended, etc., etc. Come across it? No, you will. Damn buggers, aren't they? Absolutely ridiculous. So, as you can tell, I'm not too happy. Anyway, got a donation. And put a few quid in my PayPal account. So, if I haven't got any money in there, I can't spend it. So, because I had a few bob, I sent off for the capacitor, an exact replacement for the tape recorder. Yes, I could make it up with single ones and near values and so forth, of which I have many. But because I had a few bob, I decided to get an exact replacement, which will drop straight in, okay, and save a lot of hassle. So, we don't want money sitting in PayPal, do we? So I've ordered the capacitor. The order's been confirmed, it's been dispatched. Today is Saturday, I hope to get it Monday or Tuesday. Meanwhile, I'm carrying on with the rest of the project. So I've been in my woodworking shed, got covered in dust, look. And cut up this strips of wood, it's only just pine. And here I've got some draft extruder, I don't know where I picked that up from. It's double-sided sticky draft extruder. It's got a rubbery sticky sponge on it, look. Okay? And it's exactly this width. And it's a 1/4 inch wide. Now you smart lot might just suddenly start being putting 2 and 2 together. Tape recorders, 1/4 inch wide. I think I know what he's up to. Haha, well you might and you might not, because there's a surprise up my sleeve. Right, I think they're smooth enough. That'll do for this experiment. Right. Hello YouTubers, hello! Okay, well I've just temporarily hooked up the head to this amp. Got a bit of a buzz here, but I'm just demonstrating, and I've taken various sound samples of me whistling, clap my hands, and cut lengths of tape and stuck it down onto this. If you look, it's got a sort of a foam, and that makes better contact with the head. Anyway, that's the principle. Turn that off, sorry for the buzz. If you play it at the correct speed that it was recorded, it will sound very much like it was in the recorder. If you go faster, the pitch will go up. That'll be a shorter duration, and of course if you're slow, it'll be a low growl noise. If you pull the bow backwards, the sound sample is flipped or reversed, so we have a very versatile variation of sounds, but by no means does it stop there. Well, this is a quick mock-up of the Taper-Lin. It's all plastic tube. Well, everything's plastic to avoid hum. I found tracking a bit of a problem, so I've incorporated this acrylic bridge with some adjustment to adjust the rods as they go through, and this is about, well, that length, okay. There's 3 holes drilled in the end. The first one is for a small push to make switch, which will switch on a small PP3 inside, which will work a low pass filter to shape our output from our heads. And there's 2 holes there that I will use as finger holes, and they will cover light dependent resistors. Now in my day the smallest one you could get was that size. Ha ha! Just bought those 10 for 99p. So you want to drill that hole to fit those. I'll give a description of the low pass filter. It's only a 4 or 5 components and one IC, I think. I made a bit of a mistake with the original head, and I'm still cannibalising others. I took it out of this little metal frame, trying to reduce the bulk, and I've made it very hum effective. And I found that shape would have helped with the guide. So I might machine that away, give it a bit of clearance, and put him back on again. Anyway, we'll see if we get on with that. Just as a matter of interest, I did try with the erase head, and we sort of got some funny sort of result. Not very satisfactory anyway. Okay, onward and upward. Okay, well, I've cleared the decks for action. I'll put this up on, tape recorder back up on the bench, and got a parcel. Well, I think I know what this is. I've got quite a few jobs to do indoors, but this is going to be the next one. When I do that and cut these off, I usually cut my invoice in half. Well, I didn't on this occasion, did I? There you go. Jellyfish audio, jolly good. Right. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, let's have a look. Come on. Oh damn, I hate these things. I know I shouldn't, but I've got plenty. Isn't that nice? That'll drop straight in. Fraction tall of it. That'll do. So that's what I'll be doing later on today, but first of all I've got some chores to sort out. Back out later. Oh, I'm pleased to say we got another successful repair. No, I didn't record this. Isn't it awful? So enough of that. Off. Right, it's another one saved from the landfill site. Someone might be interested. Can I put the lid on with these tapes? Yes, I can. Good. I've said how much I like this machine, and I do. Very well thought out. Why didn't they think where you could put that plug? It goes out the back here. There's no cubby holder to put it in. You're supposed to jiggle it about like that in amongst. That's going to do damage, isn't it? Perhaps they don't use those plugs in Germany. Well, they should have thought of that. Don't really want to leave the lead trapped there, but I ain't got any choice, have I? That's not very well thought out, mate. Back to the drawing board. I'll just have to sit on top then, won't I? That's a shame. Coming back to my previous video, in which I requested a bit of help for a possible project with a film or a drama come, what have you. To date, been very disappointing. So just how I'm going to do it, all on my Todd, I don't know. But if I can't get help, you'll lose out. Right, that's enough for now. I'll been messing about in here for too long. Got to do some jobs indoors, otherwise her indoors will be after me. See you later, guys.